go! Shit, what? Even with his +3? Oh my god, my dog.
And actually, the +3 is to your damage, not to your roll. So that was even worse.
Oh my god, I rolled a 3.
You stab the staff back into it.
Oh, yeah.
And you lose your grip on your staff. And you hear this. And you sort of like crane your neck around. And you realize that your staff is now inside of this gelatinous cube, floating there in midair. Nose barrels into the gelatinous cube, biting and slavering all over it, and he also gets stuck to the surface of this gel filling the hallway.
I let out a big fucking smile when I see Nose just get absorbed into this cube.
The target is getting smaller and smaller, I'm afraid. I suppose I need to get Fink free from this thing, and even though I'm just a frail old woman, so I suppose that I will extend my staff, have Fink grab hold of it, and show my mighty strength as I pull him away from the gelatinous cube.
I'm gonna assist her.
All right, so roll the assist.
I grab her hand and I help her.
Okay.
And I kind of move back against the wall to make room for her.
Roll plus your bond with Amsel.
I roll?
Lobelia rolls plus her bond with Amsel in order to help Amsel.
Okay. What's my bond with you right now?
How many bonds do you have with Amsel?
I think I have 1 or 2. Let me go to my bonds really quick.
One.
I just have 1, yeah.
Owe me a favor.
Okay, so is it... It's 2d6 plus 1.
Yep.
Oh, it said not recognized. 2d6.
Go!
Last. Okay. 6.
Oh, no.
All right, Lobelia is like pulling on your back, and then she like... Her hands slip on your tunic, and she falls flat on her back. In the meantime, Lady Amsel, roll 2d6 plus your strength to pull Fink free.
That should be good.
2d6 minus 1. Let's see what this old woman can do. 7!
Okay, awesome. So let's see. You hesitate, stumble, or flinch. Okay. Fink, I'm giving you the choice. You can get free of this thing, but you're gonna lose your adventuring pouch. Or you can stay glued to its surface and keep your pouch with you.
And probably die.
Is this the pouch that I didn't know?
You won't die yet.
This is the one you asked me about, the one with 5 uses where you can just pull whatever you want out of it.
Oh, yeah, I don't care about that. That's fine.
Okay, yeah, awesome. So you get pulled free.
I'm strong!
Like the entire back of your armor is like smoking and smoldering in the air. Your back still stings horribly, but you're free of this thing. Now it like shudders forwards in the hallway, coming dangerously close to both Fink and Lady Amsel. Lobelia, you look up from on your back. What are you doing now?
I'm like in shock. Okay, so we let him out, right? And so we think that it's because we're strong, right?
Yeah.
We're like, oh yeah, look at us. I high five Mrs. Amsel.
You fell. That was all me. That was all me, my darling.
Whatever. All right. So I guess I'm gonna throw a dagger at this guy, this gelatinous cube, and try to not hit our dog friend. What?
You rolled 40.
No.
Wow.
Steven, what does that mean?
I put the... What?
That
You rolled
fabled 62-sided dice.
Oh,
shit.
Okay.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
12 sounds
Totally
more.
hit. Deal your damage. Cool. 7 damage. So let's see. Yeah. All right. So your dagger sinks into this thing, and then there's this like cut in the middle of it, and then the gelatinous surface goes and heals up behind your dagger. Nose is like yiping and then struggling against this gelatinous stuff. He's not absorbed or anything like that. The thing shudders forwards and presses itself up against Lady Amsel's leg. Lady Amsel, what do you do?
Look at Wheat's face. What?
I know, something big.
Rubbing the beard.
Well,
because Lady Amsel has a beard.
Because she's old.
I'm concerned that this thing is attaching to my leg after seeing what it did to Fink. So I will attempt to point-blank magic missile this giant gelatinous cube, hoping that it will force it back away from me and Mr. Fink.
Awesome. Go ahead and roll. You could probably try and like aim your magic missile to blast Fink, or not Fink, but Nose free.
I probably could, but I'm going for the kill shot, Steven.
All right.
As I see her beginning to charge up her fingers, I yell at Lady Amsel, "Be careful, don't hurt Nose. He's still stuck to that cube of death."
And the other air, I lean in and I'm just like, kill him. Just fucking kill him.
Mr. Fink, maybe you did not see my amazing display of arcane powers upstairs when I forked my lightning from my fingertips and nearly took out 2 gargoyles. Please have a moment of trust and confidence in Lady Amsel. Here we go. Roll. 11.
Oh man. So as you blast your magic missile into the side of this gelatinous cube, your leg feels like it's caught on fire. So roll your damage against the gelatinous cube.
Roll
2d4.
It's 2d4. Right?
Okay. 7.
Very nice. So that's that. And then roll 1d12 plus 1 damage against yourself.
+1?
Yes.
Did it hurt? Only
it hurt a bit. It hurt a bit, and that ignores your armor. Okay, you are not stuck to it, so you manage to pull yourself free after the burning takes up your leg, but this thing continues advancing. What are y'all doing?
Steven, do I see any fire around this thing except for besides the candle?
No.
What are our 2 companions doing behind us? Are they just sitting there watching?
Pretty much.
Oh! Do I get an empowered magic roll? Yes. Do I get to double my damage?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I just wish to double it. That's so.
Effects are maximized. No, you get to double your targets or maximize. So you can do.
So 8. It did 8.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Made a big deal for 1 more point of damage.
What point of damage could kill it? It could go a long way, mister. I'm trying to save your dog. Throw me a bone.
Nose rips himself free of the gelatinous cube and like dashes away and runs back up into the primary chamber that you just came out of. Now, Chana and Scratch. Scratch is a warrior, so he can actually help you guys fight, but she's still like up at the top of the stairs peeking over. And since none of you guys have thought to invite her to participate, she's perfectly comfortable sitting back out of the way.
Is anyone
Scratch! And the other bald woman.
What do you want, lady? Old lady.
Nice. Got her.
Your comrade in arms, Mr. Fink, is in trouble. We could certainly use your help down here, young person.
She says, all right, but it's going to cost you. And then
It'll cost you 5 spankings across that buttocks if you don't come down this moment.
Oh man, she comes running down the stairs, he looks at you and he says, "We'll see about that later. What do you want, lady?"
Do you have any fire on you? Little boys love to play with fire.
Scratch looks down and like holds out his hands and he says, "What does it look like, lady? That thing's coming for us." And then he like turns around and runs. And indeed, this thing lurches forwards again, grasping for your foot a second time, Lady Amsel.
What?
Yes. And this time it just like sucks your entire foot in without dealing you any damage. What are you doing?
Please, someone, will you help me?
I just turn to the rest of the party and just shout, does anyone have a torch in their adventuring gear?
I'm basically...
I'm just like...
I'm
like, Amsel, wait!
A floating pouch of swiftly disintegrating adventuring gear in the middle of the gelatinous cube. You think when you look at it, you can actually see like a torch
sticking out,
starting to float out of this adventuring pouch?
Since I seem to be in the best position to do so, what are my chances of grabbing this torch?
Let's see. I would totally let you defy danger by enduring, so that's plus your con, in order to reach in and grab this thing and pull it out.
Here is my plan. Upon seeing the amazing dagger work of our wonderful elf gal, rogue, thief.
Halfling.
Sorry?
Halfling.
Me?
Halfling.
I'm not an elf, okay.
Your eyesight's going, you're quite old.
Sometimes you all look alike. I'm sorry. I'm old-fashioned like that. When Belle showed us her amazing dagger work, I saw the cube split into two. I suggest you throw another dagger directly at the torch, and when the gel splits into two, I will grab the torch quickly, and we will have what we need.
You know, Lady Amsel, you are quite wise. I really agree, and I think that this is a fantastic idea. And so I grab out my dagger and I throw it, and we will see how much I do. Let's see if I fail miserably. Roll the 2, 6 plus 3, and I roll a 4, and I found miserably.
You rolled a D26. Not a D64, not a D26, but a D...
2d6. What?
Oh my god, you rolled a 1 on a d26? That's
no,
really
I'm just
bad.
rolling like I'm like slashing it terribly. There you go. 10. Ha!
I'd like to mention how amusing it is that you guys speak to each other at great length while one of you is getting devoured by acid that deals 1d12 plus 1 damage like every second.
For once, I was actually not long-winded in what I'm saying and asking for a torch, and then you guys have a long conversation.
In her defense, Lobelia does deliver a dagger straight to the torch that's in this thing. So, Lady Amsel, roll your defy danger.
And what is that to?
Plus your con, 2d6 plus con.
2d6 plus 1. I'm going for the torch. 8.
Okay.
Dang, you plus 1 to con?
You reach in.
Yes.
Okay, so here's the bargain. You can try and grab the torch, but you're going to take damage if you get out with the torch. You can get out before the gap closes if you let the torch go, and then you won't take damage, but you're still stuck at the foot.
Take damage, take the dagger.
I must grab the torch. It is my job. Lady Belle landed the dagger.
Get it.
You grab the torch out. The thing closes around your hand, and you pull the torch out through this sucking gelatinous substance. Roll 1d12 plus 1.
Oh, dear. Oh, my God! No! I am at 0.
Right. So,
what happens when she hits 0?
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
You just go, yeah.
Steven's just like, yeah.
Wait, Marcus, wait. You started this at 19 health?
Yes.
Yeah, he only had 1 more health than I did.
13 damage just now.
Wait.
I wish to use a fate point.
No one understands what that is, but Dark Hair is
but it was a funny, nerdy joke.
All right, so Lady Amsel reaches in. This gel closes around her hand, and like it just burns the shit out of her skin. You can actually see her skin beginning to peel off inside of this thing. She rips her arm back, shrieking, and throws the torch back over her. And then she collapses to the floor.
Can I just take a moment to play out this scene starting from before where it's like, oh, it's on my foot, but here, throw a dagger and open it up. Here I go. It's just like it's burning to death.
Let me remind you, young man, your dog is sticking to this thing, and if I recall, you're on your ass on the floor. At least I did something, Mr. Fink.
You talk an awful lot for a dead person.
Well, I may be dead or close to it, but I will always be with you.
Okay, so this torch goes flying through the air. Let's zoom in on what's happening to Lady Amsel. Lady Amsel, you fall unconscious, and a black void surrounds you. Roll 2d6 plus nothing.
This determines if you live or die, by the way.
Wait. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is death?
Yep.
Just so you guys know, before we came into this, we all agreed that we were going into Death Trap for this game, Dungeon World. So just keep that in mind.
Dude, Garen told me about the fallibility of the week, so.
It's true. And
I am Lady Amsel! Oh!
He rolled a net.
So, Lady Amsel gets sucked into this gelatinous cube. Her form floats upwards as her clothes and skin and hair are disintegrated and pulled apart by the digestive juices of this thing. It stops moving forwards. It looks actually kind of full and self-satisfied.
I grab the torch that fell immediately and fucking light it on fire and throw it into this thing.
All right. So let's see here. Roll a volley, which is 2d6 plus your dex.
That's funny.
Okay. 10.
Awesome. So your torch explodes against the side of this thing, exploding in flame. Roll 1d12, and this ignores armor.
3.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, awesome. So the torch sits there on the surface of this thing burning, and the acid is actually like retracting away from it. djWHEAT, what is Chana doing through all of this?
What is Chana doing?
Yes.
Well, I don't know. I was hoping that she'd save Lady Amsel's ass, but apparently she's worthless, so I have no idea what she's doing. She's up there at the top of the stairs, like, fiddling with her recorder? I'm not sure.
Pretty much.
I thought she had a harp, like a golden
She does
harp.
A harp. A harp.
Chana has a harp. So, this thing
She's up there making music.
It's starting to retreat down the hallway. Are you all going to go after it? Continue pursuing?
Fucking just kill my friend. I want to kill that thing. I'm pissed.
Yeah.
All right.
I've already made my action, though, so everyone else can go.
I mean, I've made an action as well. I think
So,
Fink is next up.
so what I'm going to do now.
So hang on. Pause for one moment. It's really not turn-based. You can totally take as many actions as you want.
Okay.
Here I come. I step forward because I have a higher sequence rating than everyone else.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then I want to cast the magic weapon on my... Oh, shit. I don't have my staff anymore. On my... I want to cast magic weapon on my fists.
You can pick up a rock and cast magic weapon on that.
Yes, I do.
Or roll your spell cast.
And I type roll 2d6 plus 1? Plus 2?
It's plus your wisdom, so yeah, whatever that is.
Plus 2. And I go, Lady Amsel! No! And I magic weapon the rock.
Cool. So let me see here. You get to choose one, put yourself on a spot, take -1 ongoing, or you forget the spell.
I'll forget the spell.
Okay. Weapon you hold is +1d4 ongoing.
Oh, shit. You're such a
monster. You pound the rock into the surface of this thing. The reason we're laughing is because JP just said for Marcus to mark XP.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, asshole.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you guys miss out on a lot of shit that's happening in our chat, our personal chat.
Dude.
So roll your hack and slash with your rock, or are you throwing it?
Oh, I'm gonna. Which one does more damage for me?
I think volley is plus your dex, and hack and slash is plus your strength.
Yeah, I'll volley it.
Okay, roll plus your dex.
So let's just roll 2d6.
Okay. Yeah. You're gonna have to move. Well, so yeah. Do you want to deal less damage or get into a dangerous spot?
I want to get into a dangerous spot.
Okay. So you step right up close to this thing as it's slurping its way away from you, and you hurl this rock at it. So deal your damage +1d4 for the magic weapon.
So roll first the magic weapon's 1d4.
Just roll 2d or 1d6 +1d4.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. 7. Cool.
7 from heaven.
So that's oh my god, math. Oh.
What are you trying to add 7 to?
His HP.
I'm subtracting 7 from this thing's HP.
Oh.
So yeah, your rock penetrates deeply into this gelatinous flesh. It floats up next to Lady Amsel's head, shedding a soft golden glow around her saddened features. And the thing takes 7 damage. It continues slurping away from you.
Just continue chasing after it.
I'm angry. I'm gonna book it with all my dexterity. Fucking while I'm doing this, I'm like pulling out one of my golden root potions. I'm like opening it. I'm gonna fucking shove that potion all up inside this thing.
Okay, awesome. Make a hack and slash to like shove this potion.
Hack and slash. I'm not good at that. That's like my worst thing. You know that, you jerk. Slash roll 2d6 plus, or well, I guess minus. What's my fucking strength here? I'm pretty sure it's minus. Right? Oh, it's just 2d6. I don't have any plus. 7.
Cool. So, yeah. So you shove your arm in this thing and like squiggle your potion around to like apply the poison all up inside of the gelatinous cube. Yeah. And unfortunately, as a result of plunging your arm into this stuff, you take 1d12 plus 1 damage.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, is the name of this creature a 1d12 plus 1? Is it a gelatinous 1d12 plus 1? Is that why it's shaped like a cube?
Exactly. It's actually shaped like a d12. Cool, so you take 6 damage. And this is the first damage you've taken, right, Lobelia?
Yes, correct. I am at now 12 out of 18 health.
Cool. So this thing immediately like sucks its surface back from you. And you almost feel like it feels sad, but at the same time, it like lashes out with a fleshy pseudopod at Bink, who had to get nice and close to throw the magic weapon into it.
Not a fleshy pseudopod.
Yes, fleshy pseudopod coming your way. What do you do?
I giggle a little bit more. Oh man. All right, so I see this coming.
Yeah.
and I draw back one shoulder to try to fall out of the way of this. I drop down. It's not that far to the ground. I know it won't hurt that much.
No, it won't. Roll plus your dexterity. Oh my god. This fleshy pseudopod thwacks around your neck, Think. It doesn't deal you any damage. Yeah, you earn experience, which will be a lot of good once you're dead too. And it starts slowly reeling you in. Duncan, what are you doing?
I'm shaken after seeing Lady Amsel die and still not being able to defeat this thing. And because of that, I play a very terrible, loud, shattering note. That sounds something like that. And then I do 1d10 damage to this thing.
Roll your...
I gotta roll 2d6 first.
Yeah. Plus your charisma?
I like every time I do that, my roommate's like, what the fuck?
It's plus your constitution.
What is it?
Yeah.
Oh, we rolled that. No, it says roll plus con. Yeah, we rolled that wrong the first time then. Or I did.
Oops.
8. Damage goes through.
Sounds good. Okay, so you still damage your target, but it's out of control. The GM will choose an additional target nearby. Ooh. Ooh. Let me see here.
Well, I get to roll damage first before this thing is out of control, right?
Well, yeah. You dealing your damage to 2 targets, and it's going to be both the gelatinous cube and Belle.
Oh, you're full HP. Let's roll 10. Fuck.
I'm not full HP,
so Lobelia, you take
I'm down to 10.
But your armor resists that, so you should be at 11, right?
Yeah, I only have like 1 armor. So.
Okay. Think this thing is still pulling you in. Are you trying to break free?
I just take my fist and I punch the pseudopod.
Okay, awesome. Roll your hack and slash.
Oh, shit. 2d6 plus or minus 1. XP!
Okay. So you punch your fist into this thing with like a little bit of a splash, and like it just like sucks you straight to its surface and gives you the hug of doom, and you take 1d12 plus 1 damage.
I have 9 life.
Hug of doom.
Well,
there we go.
Well, it's time to find out if Garand was whispering to me about the fallibility of the weak in irony, or because he knows I can endure.
Oh!
No, that's.
Oh wait,
that's a lot of damage.
Damn it!
Oh.
No!
Oh no!
I hate you.
Okay.
It's a piece of shit. Oh, Garand, what a shitty
You still
guy.
get to roll your 2d6, right?
Roll 2d6.
This is 6 or higher. You live.
Here it comes, Arcus. Oh god, I celebrated, but then I got rivered. All right. So as the acid burns into my eyes, my nose, and on my dog nose.
Come towards the light, Mr. Fink. Come. You won't believe the wonderful things that await you.
I roll my eyes and say, "Bitch, please." Oh shit!
Oh, so good. We having a party tonight, Mr. Fink.
Why would you punch that thing?
Oh
what were you thinking?
You're sitting there blowing a flute like a pussy, man.
Okay.
I'm upset. I'm like,
Hey, Sean, in all seriousness, mark XP.
Yeah. Mark XP.
oh god.
So, dear Fink gets sucked into this cube.
I unsuccessfully punched the ass.
There's almost this like floating embrace of Lady Amsel and Fink. And why don't we fade to black on this and come back after a short break? And it might be a little bit longer break because I have to ask these guys what the fuck they want to do now. But so I've seen a couple people in chat being like, "Oh, it's only 3 to 6 weeks, and Steve has to kill them off." not true. I have so much shit planned. I don't want to stop
this was
here.
not planned.
So,
Oh my God.
let's make a plan.
Okay, we'll be back, guys, in a little bit. I'm not gonna play music because I got to talk to these guys. So,
Marcus, you want to be conjoined twins?
we'll be back soon. Thank you all for watching. There is more roleplay R&D coming up right after this, but it's gonna be a little bit longer of a break. We'll see you guys then.